Discord server and invite my subs if you haven't done so already. As I say every stream, because if you're not joining my Discord server, what are you waiting for? So join us over there, and we will get on with today's stream. Well, good evening, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Thank y'all for joining me on tonight's stream. I hope everybody is doing well. I can hear my sound effect. I hope everybody's doing well. Let me fix my labels. I have I need to because I got a sub after from CM last night. So I'm gonna fix his name. Yeah, that's better. All right, there we go. But good evening, everybody. Once again, I'm gonna play some golf. It's Open Championship just started. This just started actually just earlier today. So I'm gonna get class in session. We'll play some golf tonight. I'll resume Batman. I'm planning on resuming Batman tomorrow. So I had a lot of fun last night's stream. That was a long stream too. I shouldn't have wish I didn't stream as long as I did, but whatever. I mean, it is what it is. Get this up and then oops. It is what it is. I just ended up streaming a very long time last night. I'm not gonna stream as long tonight, so I want to make sure I get to bed earlier, and I can get to bed, and well maybe earlier, but also at a decent time as well. I am a late night streamer, so I do like, and then I do like streaming this time of night. I like nighttime as much as I can. But I hope everybody is doing well.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports coverage of the world of golf brings us to the place where it all began. They've been playing golf here since the 15th century on the old course at St. Andrews. Rich Lerner up in the tower, pleased to be joined as always by Frank Navalo. And Frank, we cannot talk about the old course without talking about bunkers, 112 of them in all. We know they can derail around, so what's the key to avoiding them?
You just mentioned it, really avoid those bunkers. They're beautifully positioned. You know, if they're downwind, you'd be surprised. The ball can run 60 or 70 yards. So you might be wondering why that bunker's down there, and then all of a sudden you find it. So just keep your eyes open. But yeah, hey, it's a beautiful walk, and that's really the way golf was invented and should be played, especially at St. Andrews.
That one flirting with the left edge of the fairway.
Key to this golf course is finding fairways. No surprise, 3-wood off the first tee. We might see that a few times today. Finds the fairway.
Yeah, good job just going safe.
So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second to this par 4. Okay, on the green, but that's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. This is an 11-foot putt.
Oh.
Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. And he will finish that off, so nothing wrong with that. A solid par here to get the round started. Moving now to the 411-yard par 4 second, featuring the first of the old course's double greens. Best to work a little left off the tee to avoid gorse and bunkers on the right. The ideal spot is just to the right of Cheap's bunker.
Going way left. That was not.
Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
Yes, it is.
Second shot for him now at the second. Here we go.
Nice.
Oh, nothing wrong with that iron shot. It's a good one. Just a little short, little right, but still a very good place to putt from.
It's about a 60% make percentage from here. This for birdie. Oh, beautiful. Nicely done right there. An early birdie at the second and a 1-under start to his round. Frank, talk about the strategy off the tee here at the third.
Well, you can drive the ball pretty close to this green, Rich. It's shorter than the second hole. Just hit it down the right side, but try and avoid those little pot bunkers.
Well, I can make the green from here. I think I might be able to drive the green on this one. Let's see. I'll try. Nope. Oh. God almighty.
And that one not quite able to hang on. It's into the bunker. The tee shot collected here, now a short one
Good
for his
God
second.
almighty, look at this. Good job getting out, though.
Boy, that needed to hit the flagstick. It nearly went in the hole, but instead, it runs out quite a ways.
I tried to
Birdie
get the
attempt
green on
at
that
the
one,
third. Nota Begay is down there.
Really not a whole lot to this. He's going to get a little help from the slope. Other than that, just slightly to the right.
Hit it short. Not quite. Good job, though.
Oh, no, I think he was about ready to walk that in. That looked on target the whole way.
It looked on target, but I was like, I knew it was going to turn. I knew it was going to turn pretty much off.
Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. You might be asking, why have so many of golf's greatest course architects drawn from the old course? Well, here's a good example. It's about the options, a couple of ways to get after a hole. You can take a risk, and you would be rewarded by going toward that narrow valley on the right. But there's always a price to pay. Safer play is to go for the plateau on the left. Again, all about options at the old course. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. So after a well-placed drive, this, his second from short range.
Oh.
Okay, sensible play right there, and that one on deck.
Oh, man, I knew that was going downhill, but...
Nicely done right there. Very good read. So a birdie at the second, another here at 4, and it gets him to 2 under for his round. Well, here's a real scoring opportunity. The first par 5 on the front side at St. Andrews, the 5th hole. It's only 514 yards. That greenhouse, this is a football field deep. The key here, yet again, avoiding the big bunkers. They're called the Seven Sisters bunkers off the tee. If you do that, you'll have a great chance to get home in 2.
Fairway's pretty narrow here.
I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect and a good result as well.
Good Lord, that was a freaking 414-yard drive.
Definitely within range of getting home in 2. This, his second. Stuck the follow-through right there. This could be really good.
Almost hold it out.
Got every bit of that, flew it all the way there, and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. Well, you don't see this very often. A tap-in eagle following a sensational second shot to this par 5. Now to the 374-yard par 4/6, another scoring opportunity.
Yeah, just be very careful of the wind conditions here because that'll affect the strategy off the tee, but bunkers left and right to be avoided.
This one's starting a hair right.
Catch the slope. Catch the slope. Catch it. Catch it. Roll, roll, roll. Sit. That was awesome.
Drivable par 4.
Wow.
Not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot.
That was crazy. Well, I can make this putt too. Hit a little bit short, but not quite. Almost got it.
Yeah, I think he expected that to be a little quicker down the slope, but not too bad.
That was awesome.
Okay, he'll finish that off from a couple of feet away, and that is a birdie. Now, 7th hole here at the Old Course, Frank.
Ideal line, just hit your tee shot over the march stone. The bunker on the 11th green actually often comes into play, called the shell bunker. So anything a little bit right of that, but very difficult green for the approach shot coming up.
That was close to being good, but it'll hop off the fairway and into the heavy stuff. The lie is not a friendly one, but still a chance to get on in 2 with a good shot here.
Shame, good opportunity, but that ball just sailed on by.
Yeah, I just wanted enough to get it over there. And I got 28 foot.
We welcome
Places
in
for birdie.
Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Now, it would be tempting to leave this one short. You can worry so much about the break that you forget to hit it. Demands a firm stroke.
Gave it a good stroke too. Nice, which is nice and firm.
Boy,
Just
that's a
didn't get it.
good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. That so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Standing on the tee at the par 3 8th here at the Old Course. And Frank, what are we looking at here?
One of the biggest greens on the golf course. It looks flat, it looks like it's easy, but once that flag gets on the left side, this is when the hole becomes a little bit more difficult. It's very easy to take this hole for granted. Very hard to hit it close, though.
That's going to be on the putting surface, and a birdie look straight ahead. 12 feet still to go.
I didn't give that one enough break.
Nope. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par.
It's all right.
Bunkers, bunkers, and more bunkers. So this hole's only 347 yards as we close out this front side with the par 4 ninth. They're called Bose's and end hole bunkers, and they're right in the middle of the fairway. So it's all about the tee shot, putting it in a good spot. If you do, you're walking out of here with a 3, or you could knock it on and maybe bump one in, putt one in for an eagle.
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
Yeah, it was.
So from the rough, his second at 9.
Oh. That's for birdie. I can make it.
Chance now for another birdie.
And putt coming up a ridge, one you might have to hit a little firmer to take some of the breakout.
Oh.
Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by.
And that was just a bit too firm.
Yes, it was.
Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And that will be a 31 on the front side, 5 under par. Starting off the backside here at St. Andrews with the 340-yard par 4 10th, named in honor of the great Bobby Jones, 1927 Open champion and 1930 amateur champion. Right center off the tee, ideal here. The fairway narrows around 280 yards, but the green is drivable. Oh, this is a big chance, but it's looking good.
Yes.
What a display of power and precision off the tee. On the green here on the par 4 in 1.
Okay, so it's definitely, we got uphill. Not quite.
Yeah, that's good pace. Just a little offline, but not too bad from that far away.
Oh, man. I thought I
Okay,
was
so the
gonna miss.
risk pays off. He drives this par 4, and from there, 2 putts get it done. That's a birdie. Frank, another famous hole, this time the par 311.
Yeah, this hole was made famous by the left bunker, which is called the Hill, where Bobby Jones, when he first played St. Andrews, couldn't get the ball out of the bunker, so in the end he actually ripped up his scorecard. A lot's changed since then, but the hole hasn't lost its luster.
I like the looks of this one. Yeah, very good shot, taking it in right of the hole, and a good look upcoming. Now this for another birdie. Oh, right by the hole. The longer putts, you don't mind as much. The short ones,
Ugh.
they tend to sting. that. So nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Now at the 12th, and Frank, when you put the peg in the ground here, are you licking your chops?
Well, you are, unless you're playing into a head breeze, because if you are playing a head breeze, then you've got to worry about the 4 bunkers that are in the middle of this fairway. A touch of help, or if you're a long hitter, then all you've got to do is worry about that little pot bunker just short of this green. There is gorse left and right.
Oh, he's taking a big run at this.
Damn. Maybe should have gone with the iron. Jeez.
No fairway here.
I was
This
trying to
one
get enough
in
to
that
get
rough.
over the hill, and apparently I had way too much.
It is in the rough, but it appears to be a pretty good lie. Should have a go at this. His second now at the 12th.
That was way too much swing on it.
"18 feet from the bottom of the cup." Oh, needed just a little bit of a turn, but that will somehow stay right on the edge.
Oh, I thought it was gonna miss.
Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Here's a great hole, the 13th. It's 418 yards. The key, and you can see it as plain as day, is to stay away from those coffin bunkers. They are nasty. The approach should be aimed right at the center of this gigantic double green. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive.
Nice.
So after a big drive, 77 yards now for his second.
Ooh.
All the elements of his game working well, and that is pretty good right there. Okay, that nothing more than a tap-in, and that's how this round has gone. Just a sensational display so far.
2 par 3s.
You know, of course, is old when instead of white out-of-bounds sticks, they have an out-of-bounds wall, and that's on the right. So most players are taking it down that left side. That landing area, and this is again how you know a course is old. It has all these wonderful little names. It's known as the Elysian Fields.
Errant tee shot here, Rich, but going to have to muscle this one out of the rough.
That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot,
I
puts
didn't want
himself
that.
in
I
really
wanted
good
to go-
position here on the par 5. Chance now for another birdie.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Oh,
Good job to deaden it right by the hole, but he could not get it to go in.
it just rolled the edge. Shit.
That so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. We arrive here at the 414-yard par 450. Drive here should be aimed at that church steeple in the distance, positioned between two prominent humps down the road just a bit. This one working up the right side.
It's really guessing.
Well, that was 50-50 off the tee. Rough, fairway. I guess it was more than 50-50. Fairway's fine.
How about the level of shot making going on right now? That is very tidy right there. Let's see if he can knock this in. It's for birdie.
Yes,
If only
I
they
can.
could all be that short. Very well played there. And it results in an easy birdie. 16th hole is a par 4 here at the Old Course. Frank, with another one of those sort of funky features.
Yes, a series of 3 bunkers called the Principal's Nose, plus that out of bounds on the right. So really err on the side of caution, avoiding both the out of bounds and the Principal's Nose. Nothing wrong with going a little bit left here. But the further left you go, then it makes that second shot that much harder because you'll have to bring it across that little pot bunker in the front called the Wig. Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office.
I almost got it to the green.
So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second. And that's going to leave some work, but it'll end up okay. Now this for another birdie.
Got it.
Oh, there's the surgeon's touch right there. Well done to run that in for a birdie. Well, this is
Here's
simply
the road
put one
hole.
of the most unusual and difficult par 4s in the entire world of golf. You know it as the road hole. They don't come any more famous than this. Iconic 455 yards, par 4 17. Do you know any other par 4s where you have to carry a hotel? Well, this is the one. And then when you get up by the green, there's that little road and that little wall where so much history has unfolded.
Oh, that was beautiful.
And that ball
until
going to
the
roll out a
end.
little too much as the momentum carries it all the way into the bunker. Hoping just to get this on somehow, his second from the fairway bunker.
Oh shit! I did not want it to do that.
Hindsight's 2020. Would have been
The
great
game
to avoid
lagged.
that bunker off the tee because we see evidence of what happens. The long
Shit.
bunker shot, well missed the mark, and in the rough.
The game lagged on me. That's what happened. Now I got that for par. Brilliant. I mean, I can still make it, but I'm like, shit, why did the game do that? The game lagged on me. I didn't want it to hit that, and it did.
This one measures out to 15 feet.
Son of a
That's
bitch.
going to scoot a foot or two by.
Why did you do this, game?
Eight under par for the round. Headed for home now with a Royal and Ancient behind the green, a chance to cross the Swilken Bridge, just as Jack Nicklaus did, as Arnold Palmer did, as so many of the legends of the sport have done. This is a special place in the game. Oh, this is going to be way down there. Well, they claim it's a reachable par 4. We haven't seen a whole lot of people do it today. We just saw it right there. Well done. Now, to possibly finish this round in grand style, a long look for eagle.
Nope.
Tell you what, lag putting, such an underrated part of the game, and that is well done there.
That was an excellent putt, though. Good job.
Yeah, that's well played. It's a birdie at 18. And that will close out a 9-under round of 63. Incredibly well done. Frank, they gave us a great show today.
No, they certainly did. Course played well. You got what you deserved out there.
Some outstanding performances. And for our entire team, I'm Rich Lerner, saying so long for now. Now, from one of the oldest of all English seaside clubs, EA Sports welcomes you to Royal Liverpool in our continuing coverage of the world of golf. Alongside Frank Novelo, I'm Rich Lerner, and partner, you and I have called a lot of rounds of golf through the years. I know there's always something that piques your interest. How about today?
Rich, every day brings you a chance to do something special. And when we get to sit in this perch, that's what I look for. And I don't want to see the head going down. I want to see that every single shot is a chance to do something special. That could be a chip. Maybe the chip goes in. Maybe it's a 30-footer that goes in. Maybe a drive gets rifled down the fairway. Do something special.
Okay,
Ooh,
not that.
obstacles early here at the very first hole.
That's a hard fairway to hit.
He'll have to conjure something from this lie because that is not very good. See if he can knock it on in two.
Well, we had a chance to look at the lie, and just getting that ball in the green itself was really an accomplishment. Good shot.
Nota Begay is down on the first green looking at this for birdie.
Yeah, it's just very slightly up the hill. I don't think it's going to move more than a ball or so to the right.
No, I didn't hit it wrong. I hit it
Got
crooked.
it there, but not quite on target. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. The second at 453 yards. This is a tough hole. Precision is a must off the tee because the landing area is a small one and features three very penal bunkers. The green is also well protected with three more bunkers, and the putting surface itself is anything but flat.
I'm just bombing these tee shots. I'm not even hitting a fairway.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
Again.
So from the rough, here's his second at 2. Terrific touch
Gosh,
and
that
a
would've
beautiful
been a
shot
really
there.
bad shot. I had a hit.
Okay, a well-deserved birdie there, and it puts him into red figures as well, moving to 1 under par. The third, a par 4 at 426 yards, is visually one of the toughest on the course. Its main feature is the internal out of bounds that frames the right side of the fairway. In the 2023 Open Championship, some golfers laid back with a driving iron. Others tried to bomb it over the corner and give themselves an advantage. Playing safe out to the left, however, does bring some thick rough into play.
I'm going to try to bomb it over the corner. But I do have a headwind, so I got to be careful here.
That's a little better. Couple of missed fairways to start the round, but this one's safely on the short grass here at the third.
Yeah, it counts. I was like, I almost missed that one, too.
Good chance to get one in close from here. This, his second. All right, that's a board, but a lot of green between ball and hole. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Golfers do so much work on starting the ball on line, and it's for this kind of putt, the straight, flat one.
Oh, yes, very impressive right there, and that goes down for a birdie. The last of the consecutive par fours to grace this front side is this one, the 367-yard fourth. It's the shortest of the four by a considerable margin. Most golfers should be able to cover the fairway bunkers and be left with just a short iron in.
Or do that.
I mean, that is a sight to behold. What a spectacular shot we just saw on the par four with a drive in one.
Not
The
quite.
speed was right what you want, but the eagle putt doesn't go down. Okay, little two-footer for birdie, not a problem, and that was well played. Now to the first of Royal Liverpool's 3 par 5s. It is the dogleg left, 520-yard fifth hole. Tee shots that can navigate the gorse to the left and the pot bunkers to the right should open up this green to be reachable in two. By most accounts, this is the best birdie opportunity on this opening 9.
Well, these fairways are really narrow too. Jeez.
That's up the left side.
He gets a little lucky there and even bounces back into the fairway.
Now a big spot here for something good. This is a short second to the par 5. Well, that one had to feel good.
Got that for eagle.
Yeah, it struck it so well you could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. That's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. The first par 3 of the round is here at the 201-yard 6th. 2 pot bunkers left and 1 right of the green are to be avoided at all costs.
Oh.
Okay, safely aboard. Chance now for another birdie.
And he's got this ball on the flat part of the green, and this is about as straightforward as they come. He's just got to get it there.
Ah, the line. Perfect there, and that's in for a birdie. The seventh now at 481 yards, a par 4. Pot bunkers left and right are definitely in play off the tee. Even if you end up in the fairway, the second shot is a demanding one, partially blind, over a large tract of gorse and potentially 2 pot bunkers left. That is made to measure right there, right in the center of the fairway. And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green.
I always looked inside that 15-feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
He's been automatic on this front side. This for birdie. Yes, very methodically done, and that one in for a birdie. On to the eighth, a par 4 at 436 yards. It features a familiar refrain: avoid the pot bunkers and the tall gorse. Doing so with your drive should leave a short iron in to a green protected by 1 bunker left and 2 to the right. This one starting up that left side.
Get out. Nope. I hit that one way too.
Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
I tried to get it to go full power on this one, but
So
not
after
quite.
the missed fairway, his second now from the rough at 8. Maybe not what you're hoping for from that number, but no damage. It's on the green. Now this for another birdie.
Yeah, really not a whole lot in this. Maybe just started around the left edge, but it's fairly flat all the way.
That one just gonna sneak on by. That so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. The ninth hole at 218 yards of par 3. Bunkers front left and right protect a fairly narrow green that features more than its share of humps and hollows. Okay, that one's dancing. This is in the 30-foot range here. It's for birdie.
Nice.
Oh, that one read perfectly. It is a birdie here at the ninth. How about the final accounting of this first side? It's a 27, 8 under par. The back nine here at Royal Liverpool kicks off with a long one at 507 yards. It's a par 4. The landing area is a tough one to navigate. It's narrow, it has mounds, and it has thick rough left and right. Up near the green, the bunker front and right is incredibly deep and must be avoided at all costs.
Oh, good God.
That might have been okay if it stayed in that thinner rough, but I think this popped into that deeper area. Gonna take an extra club or two to get out of this mess as he sets for his second. Okay, so good work there to get this back out into the short grass.
And really, this is not a bad spot to be, just a little short of the green. Certainly not out of the question to get away with a par.
Boy, nothing seems to faze this guy. He's been rock solid all round long, and he comes away with a par. The 11th runs along the beach to the left, and this is a tough driving hole, a par 4 at 392 yards. The short length will likely entice most to air it out, but the more prudent play might be a 3-wood or an iron, because the small landing area gets tighter the further down the fairway you travel.
Oh, my goodness,
That ball
man.
went straight down into the heavy rough.
Sheesh. I'm hitting a lot of roughs this round.
So even from the thick stuff, a chance still to possibly reach this green in regulation.
Yeah, I still did that. Now I got 36
Yeah, not a
feet
great
for
lie,
birdie.
and that's on the green, but with work to do.
Jeez.
Down to Iona, this for birdie.
Well, for a long putt like this, there's really not a whole lot to it. I think you'll fancy his chances at this one.
Oh, and I hit that one short.
Oh, what a putt right there. The speed was spot on, but it was just a fraction off liner. That would have gone in. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. The 12th at 449 yards is a dogleg left par 4. Those that try to chew off too much of that dogleg could find themselves in trouble if they're unable to carry the gorse. The approach will be to an elevated green that slopes fairly severely from back to front.
And the flag's in the back. Oh my gosh.
While
That was
there's good
lucky.
bounces, there's bad bounces. That was a good one.
Yes, it was. I was like, oh my goodness.
Kane cut back left here today as he stares down his second to the par 4.
Oh man, that's lucky.
And that
I'm
ball
cutting.
gonna settle on the fringe, but a good distance from the hole.
Not quite.
No, kind of underread that one, and it winds up missing below the hole. That so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. The 13th is a par 3 of 194 yards. It yields another panoramic look at Hilbrey Island and the estuary beyond, but this could be a tricky little hole. Tee shots that land in that front right pot bunker rarely lead to a par.
Oh, this is straight at it.
It's a really good line.
Like I want to give it just a bit some, but didn't want
A very
bad.
sensible play there, right in the middle of the green.
Good job.
Chance now for another birdie.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Oh, I did not want that.
Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet.
My back nine been
Disappointment
really quiet.
there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Now to, statistically, the toughest hole at the 151st Open, that being the 454-yard 14th. His dogleg left features a bunker on the inside quarter left as well as two more to the right. As we saw with just about all the fairway bunkers here at Royal Liverpool, anything that winds up in one of these off the tee means you have little or no shot to get on in two.
Ah. God.
And that one a little wayward. It bounds off the fairway and
another
right
rough.
into the thick rough.
Gee whiz.
Pretty shaggy lie here as he'll try to muster up something for his second.
I mean, I'm
A
still
decision had to be made there. It was perhaps even a layup, but all in all, that's a tremendous shot just to get the ball on the green from there.
I mean, that is. Get it in. There we go.
Oh yes, that's the right
Finally a
line,
birdie.
and it's in for a birdie. Well done.
I already got it in the par
The
five. coming up.
15th is the longest hole on the course, checking in at a full 620 yards. The fairway is fairly generous by Royal Liverpool standards, though it does feature bunkers left and right. The issues tend to develop on the second shot, where you'll need to commit one way or the other to going for it or laying up.
All right, let's hit a good tee shot here. And you got the wind going left. Okay.
So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough.
Good grief. Whoa. Oh, shit. Okay.
Ooh, and that went straight down. That's going to be tough from there.
Good God almighty. I have the wrong setup to play with this course.
That ball was waving at the hole as it whizzed past.
32 feet for birdie. Oh, God.
Now this for another birdie.
Yeah, this is very makeable, Rich. Not a lot of break, not a lot of slope. Definitely take a run at it.
Frank, that's what you want to do.
Gee
Good lag putt.
whiz.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
No, can't all go in.
Well, he gave that birdie putt a good run, but par is all
I
he'll have
missed
to
a
show
lot
for
of
it.
fairways this round.
The final three-hole stretch begins with the par 4 16th at 461 yards. Most players should be able to move their tee shots beyond the 3 fairway bunkers, but more await up toward the green, 5 of them in total.
Bunkers haven't really been much of an issue. The issue's been missing fairways off the tee.
Once again,
There's
another
one.
great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb.
Just over 400 yards.
The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second.
Come on, let's make the putt.
Okay, that's acceptable there. This is a 16-footer.
There
Very
we go.
smooth there. That one in
I
for
thought
a
I was
birdie.
gonna miss.
On now to the most talked about hole at the 2023
God.
Open, the par 3 17th, known as Little Eye. This hole was completely revamped in the lead up to the Open, as the architects hope to create something similar to another 17th, that of TPC Sawgrass. The best play here, center of the green, every time.
Beautiful.
I mean, this
Oh,
is a
gosh,
clinic
you do
in how to
not wanna
play the
miss that
game.
putt,
Just
though.
keep everything hole high, give yourself a look for birdie, and that's what he'll have coming up.
Oh, Lord. There
Yeah,
we go.
walk
Good
that
job.
one right in. That's a good putt. And it's in for a birdie.
I'm like, I do not want to catch that slope in the bag.
Now to the
Oh,
closing
my
hole
God.
at Royal Liverpool, the 609-yard par 5 18th. This hole confounded some of the best in the world during the 2023 Open, including Ricky Fowler and Justin Thomas. Tee shots need to avoid the internal out of bounds to the right. Many wound up laying up and taking the danger out of play. Those who try to reach this green in 2 can often wind up in one of 3 deep pot bunkers, short and left. Whoo, some big drives today. That might be the biggest of the bunch.
All right, I can make that from there.
Now, after the big drive, this a good distance here for a second to the par 5. Oh, what a good shot that is. Home
There
in
we
2
go.
on the par
Let's
5.
get it, E.
Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. Now maybe a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par fives. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
Oh yeah, second eagle of the day, this one coming here at 18. And that means that with the eagle, this will not only break 60, but it will be a round of 58.
Sweet.
Well, that about wraps things up for us here today. I'd like to thank my partner, Frank Nobilo. Enjoyed it, Frank.
Certainly did, Rich. Once again, the golf course provided more than a stern test.
And for the entire team, I'm Rich Lerner. Until next time. EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to bring you continuing coverage of the world of golf. Hello again and welcome. Rich Lerner, pleased to be joined by Frank Nobilo. Frank, late tee time here this evening. We should have plenty of light to get us through, but tell me what you're going to be watching for today.
Just the round developing, Rich, is the big thing. You know, you've seen how the golf course can play during the course of the day. I don't know, evening light's different too. You know, if we get a good afternoon this afternoon, that flag is just going to stick out. I think it should be tremendous.
That's how you start off a round.
Oh my goodness, that is on in one. Wow, what an incredible shot. He's got a beautiful canvas to putt from here. This for an eagle.
Not quite.
Good effort. An eagle would have been nice from there, but he made sure to cozy that one up close. That is well done. Okay, so that's why you take out the big stick and try to drive this par 4 after a good lag putt. It means that's no more than a tap-in birdie. Moving on, we come to the par 4 second.
675-yard par 4. Damn. Like, that is not 675 yards. 675 yards would be a par 5. Second hole in a row I did that. I'm like, that is not true.
Well, that was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. putt for eagle coming up. So now, after a wonderful drive to this point, this a long putt for an eagle. Oh, wonderful effort right there. That was tracking much of the way, and it'll leave a short one for birdie.
It just rolled off
A
again.
dead-on look here for birdie. Okay, that's an ideal start right there. Back-to-back birdies, getting him to 2 under at the start of his round. On to the third. Well, that's on a pretty good line so far.
Do it again. Yeah, buddy, I did it again. I think I like this course for this setup.
Doesn't
See if I
look
can
like a
do it
lot of
now.
movement to
See if
this
third
one.
time's the charm.
It's for eagle.
See if third time's the charm. Nope.
That would have been a good one to convert on.
God,
Instead,
just imagine
that'll be
where
left
I'd
for
be
birdie.
if I made all 3 of those eagle putts.
Okay, so the risk pays off. He drives this par 4, and from there, 2 putts get it done. That's a birdie. Moving on, we come to the par 5 fourth.
Oh God, look at all these bunkers here.
Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony and a great result in the fairway.
Oh man, I don't know if I can get. I think I can get that with a 3-iron because the bunker slowed it down.
Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch.
Jeez.
Nine feet left here for birdie.
Oh,
A good opportunity
come
lost
on.
there.
Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. I got cocky there.
So the birdie streak will come to an end. It's a par here at the fourth, and he'll remain 3 under. All set now for the 5th hole.
220-yard par 3.
Well, he was asking for it to sit down, but it would not comply, and that's going to wind up over the back. This will test the skill set here. It's his second.
Oh! Jeez.
Yeah, good concentration there. That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that, in for a par. Forging ahead, we come to the par 5 sixth.
All right, we got another par 5 coming up.
All right, in the fairway.
Oh. I would like to have a tailwind on this hole. I can
Really
putt
hit that
probably.
second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Now that was creative.
I can't tell you how good
That
that
was
is.
creative.
To get it to stop where it did from that far away, that is a super putt. Not
From the
much
fairway,
left here for birdie.
From the fairway as well.
Yes, well done to get it in close, and then that finished off for a birdie here at the par 5. On to the 7th.
This round's been a clinic so far, and that's another great drive and another good opportunity to make another birdie.
Oh, I thought I was going to have enough, but then it's just not quite.
So the great tee shot left him here, now his second from relatively close range.
That was close. Not bad.
Just a little beyond the hole, but pretty handy right there. A straightforward look here for birdie. Yeah, the good play continues, now to 5 under on the day. And getting set to tee off on this par 3.
shit. Don't go off the thing. Don't go going down that hill. Stop. Oh my
Solid
gosh.
shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round will win the day.
Lord
Let's
have
bring in
mercy.
Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
And this has a pretty clear right to left break to it. Players gotta recognize the speed. This is one that guys leave short quite a bit.
Oh,
Hit a good putt there. Maybe didn't quite break as much as he wanted it to, and it leaks by to the right.
yeah, that's not bad. Good job.
That so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. One more par 4 to get through on this front side as we come to the par 4 ninth.
If I can maybe catch that hill, I don't know. Thank you, Siri bot.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. This is why you practice these shots from under 100 yards. You've bombed your drive. Now it's time for the touch shot. Zip one in there close. This one has a chance to be close.
A little further right, a little further up. That would have been close.
Oh,
That's going to
pushed
scoot a
that one.
foot or two by.
I pushed that one.
Okay, that's in for his par here at the ninth. Hole number 10 as we get set for the back nine.
Oh, it's a two-part fairway. Not quite. Good job good call on going to club down.
Long
just had
drive,
bit touch.
but a
Just
bad
went
lie.
Went a bit
Wicked.
up. Went a bit too fast there.
Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
122 is the number. Pin smack bang in the middle.
Always a good shot in the rough, but now a chance for a birdie. So that's a good approach shot.
This one measures out to 24 feet. That is crafty right there. A beautiful putt, and the result is a birdie. Tee shot here at the par 4.
Here's the railroad hole.
I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect and a good result as well. Ready for a second shot, trying to knock it on the green.
It was a good strike. I could tell that by the sound as the ball came off the club face. That little bounce and check, well done.
Shouldn't be much in this for birdie. That's as stress-free a birdie as you're going to get on this course. That is well done. Moving on, we come to the par 4 12th.
Welcome in, Darth Bravington. He do need some food years on those golf clubs. Get old from American Truck Simulator. How you doing? Welcome in. Oh, boy, look at this tee box. Yep, you know me from the SCS streams. How you doing? Welcome in. How's your evening going? I don't know where you live, but hope you're doing well. Yes, I do stream. I've been streaming for 5 years come next month. Oh, shit. Oh, this one's going
This
right.
one's starting a little bit right.
Go. Okay, that's not as bad as.
Yeah, it might be in the rough,
5:54
but
in the
that was
morning. Oh,
absolutely
you're on the other side of
crushed.
the world. Okay. Man, well, thank
It
you.
is
for
in the
watching
rough,
me
but
at
it
almost
appears
6
to
in
be
the
a
morning.
pretty good lie. Should have a go at this. His second now at the 12th.
That could have been a lot. That tee shot could have been a lot worse than it was. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's almost midnight over here. I'm in the U.S. Oh, jeez. Maybe should have gone a club up.
Well, it
I
just
got a
comes up a
30-foot
little
putt for
shy of the
birdie.
flag, but all in all, a good shot out of that rough.
Chance now
Jeez.
for another birdie.
Yeah, and I'm seeing a bit of right to left break on this, but that's certainly not the focus. It's a steep slope, so you've got to concentrate and make sure you get this up to the hole.
Oh man, that's a steep hill too. Whoa. Get it. Nope.
Yeah, that's a nice putt. Getting it there up the hill was half the battle. This got there just a little wide of the mark.
Mm-hmm. I thought I was going in. I was like, oh shit, look at this green. There we go.
Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Here we are at hole number 13.
Okay. What do we have here? There's another spread out. Oh, it's a slight dog right. Okay. At least it's a wider tee box than the last hole. Whoa. Oh. Jeez. What are your streaming times?
Too strong for
Oh,
this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
90 yards.
Oh, you like my golf streams? Yeah, I have a bunch of them. I have a bunch of them on my YouTube page, or actually, all my golf streams are on my YouTube page. But one of my streaming times, I usually stream about on weeknights around 8 or around late night ish. So it'd be early morning for you, depending on where you are, because it's almost midnight over here. I'm in the U.S. I'm in the eastern U.S. So I usually stream about late night or so. I actually started playing Batman last night, and I'm going to continue. I'm planning on continuing that tomorrow. But usually just weeknights around maybe 9, 10 ish or so. And yes, I'm glad you like my golf streams. I'm actually really good at this. I've been playing it for 2 years. I've been playing these golf streams for 2 years, so and actually all of them are on my. You'll join me for the Batman streams. Well, I'm gonna play it tomorrow night. It will be early morning for you, so like you said, because it's almost 6 in the morning over there. But yeah, I just started playing Batman Arkham Knight, and I did play 2 years as pro status. Yeah. I started Batman Arkham Knight last night, and I am telling you, I really like it thus far. So, it's been fun thus far. It's been fun. I mean, I just started the game, but I'm looking forward to playing the rest of it. Nice.
It's been a beautiful round of golf today. It's been a clinic with the irons, and, well, more evidence there. The swing, the strike, and look how close that is.
I actually play
Now
golf
this
IRL.
for another birdie. If only they could all be that short. Very well played there, and it results in an easy birdie. And to the 14th hole.
All right, the par 3 that's 198, and the flag's in the front. Ew. Gosh, it's really hard. It's a lot harder when the flag is right here in the very front, as opposed to in the middle or towards the back. Well, sometimes it just depends on the hole. Hit the thing.
Oh, this could be good.
Whoa. Jeez. That one went over.
Okay, center of the green. Good shot. This one should cut pretty hard to his left. It's for birdie.
Look at this. Okay. Hang on. That's interesting. IRL golf is just too much for me. Yeah, well, actually, I haven't played golf in many years because the course in my area, I lost membership, and now it's going up, and it got bought out, and it's going through renovation, and it's going to be semi-private when it reopens. But boy, look, so I don't really have. I actually have my golf clubs are back there. You just can't see them because they're back up against the wall. But I actually do play golf. Oh!
That's a good
Almost
putt. Just
had that.
needed a little more behind it. That so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Final few holes coming up as we reach the par 4 15th.
Oh my gosh, a 500-yard ball four. That is a ball hole. Darth, do you stream too? Because if you do, I need to check you out. It's like playing pool with one ball in a massive hole with a hole over 500 yards away. Yeah, it is like that. Do you, Darth? Do you stream yourself? Because if you do, I need to check you out.
Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office.
Does that mean you will?
From the fairway Nota, this his second.
117 yards left to the hole. Pin is very accessible here, right in the center of the green.
Does that mean you will stream eventually? Or you're setting up to stream?
This is the sand wedge. Has gotten a lot of this one, and it's going to be just a fraction long.
It might have been perhaps a little conservative, but right in the heart of the green.
Oh, you're getting set up to stream.
About 17 feet on this putt.
Yeah, you download your streaming software and then you get your account set up. Get your account set up and then get you some overlay scenes and everything else, and then put everything together, and then you good. Oh.
Good effort, but that'll run 2-3 feet past the hole.
Jeez.
Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Stepping up to the 16th hole.
Is that the creek? Yeah, it is the creek. I think I can clear the creek on a tee shot. Ooh, this is tight. You mostly play ETS, ETS, and Car Mechanic Sim, but you struggle to make it engaging. Well, just play it and be yourself and watch what happens. That's really all you can do. Get you some sound effects or things like that. Oh my gosh, this is tight. This is dangerous what I'm about to do. Or what I'm going to try to do. Oh, I clearly went over it. Nice.
Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot.
I was really aiming right for the end of the bridge, but then I just sailed way over it. So I'm like, that's perfect.
Well within range from here. A second now to the par 5.
I will take that.
Got every bit of that, flew it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. A chance for a great round to get even better. This for Eagle. Oh, yeah. I mean, some days you just can't miss, and this is one of those days. What a putt there as he'll walk away with an eagle.
Yeah, just throw your game on, show your stream, and be talkative, laugh, joke, everything else. And just be yourself. That's all you can do. If you have a Stream Deck or something, download some sound effect MP3s and play them along with that. Oh. No. Shit.
Well, too
That wasn't what I
bad,
was
Frank.
trying
That
to
one
do.
rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
I should have maybe used.
He's been good all day around the greens. This is second.
Oh. I would love for that to go in. Now you got a 17-foot putt for par. Should have used the 5-iron on the
17-foot putt here.
instead of the 4-iron. Ooh.
Beautifully
What?
done right there.
Oh,
That's
man.
how you keep good rounds going.
Jeez.
A terrific putt to save par. On now to the finishing hole. It's the par 4 18th.
Okay. I do see I see two bunkers in the middle there. Oh, and the flag's in the front. Oh, there was one stream I had like I think it was 2 years ago. It was on this hole where my tee shot went, or my second shot went up to where the clubhouse is. The ball went right up to where the clubhouse is, and I had to pitch it from the behind on the clubhouse onto the green, and my pitch shot went in for birdie. It's actually on my YouTube page. That stream is. I forget which one. There we go. That's what I wanted.
That is poetry in motion right there. What a golf swing, and a big drive as well.
Good stuff.
From well down the fairway, this a bit of a tricky distance for his second.
Not quite. Now I got that for birdie.
Okay, on the putting surface, but work to do from there.
I was trying to bounce it and then roll
Chance
it up.
now for another birdie.
Oh, I hit it short. Oh!
Close. Couldn't
Damn.
ask for much more on that putt.
Damn, I should have just put a little bit more oomph. I would have gotten it.
So
Good
a
job.
tap in there. That's for par at the last. And this will be a round of, get this, 61. Wow.
Good job.
So, Frank, this a bogey-free round, and I'll tell you what, those are not easy to come by on a course like this.
Yeah, not a blemish, and it really didn't look like that too. So well in control. Just going to make a few more birdies. That's the only thing. I mean that is a severe critique too, saying that.
So, for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.
All right. Have you ever had a hole-in-one? Yes. I have a clip of it on my YouTube page. Actually, the clip of it on my Actually, I have the clip of it on my Twitch page as well. But I've actually had 3 hole-in-ones total, but only one of them on stream. The other 2 were off stream. I almost had a hole-in-one from a black tee the other week. Actually, that stream is actually that clip is on my Twitch page as well. 3, that's crazy. Is there like a technique to this? Well, I mean, yes, there is. I mean, you have to know what club types to use, and then you have to pay attention. There's a lot of factors. What the hole looks like, how long, what part of the hole is, the wind direction, and bunker and water hazards, if applicable. And you have to plan accordingly. You have to strategize and plan accordingly based on the situation. Actually, back to hole-in-ones for a second. On my YouTube page, I have a short of 2 clips of a stream that I had. I think it was last year. Yeah, it was last year, where I had a hole where I almost holed in one where it's just like an inch shy of actually going in, and then later on the same stream I actually got a hole in one, and I made a short, and I put the SpongeBob a few moments later between them. It actually has like 300 views or something like that. That short does. So what truck simulator what truck simulator stuff are you looking forward to? I know I'm stoked for South Dakota. Road trip, yeah. I know I want to drive some buses in ETS because I actually joked in one of SES's streams that I would that I just want to hop on that I want to get my own bus and I want to and I'm gonna do whatever I can. I'll drive erratically and my passenger safety will be very low. But yes, road trips is gonna be fun. You don't know how they're gonna integrate the trips with Johns for road trips? Well, it'll be interesting. I want to do a cowboy stream with them, but I don't know if they'll invite me or not. Yeah. Oh yeah, you did see me say that. Yep. I want to. They've actually acknowledged when I was before Mark left. Namiro and Mark have hosted a stream that and of playing ATS or something, and Namiro was hosting and Mark was driving. And I actually said in their chat I want to do a convoy stream with y'all, and then Namiro happened to see it and he said Air Cruise wants to do a convoy with us, and Mark was like, I could only imagine how crazy that would go. He left SCS back at the end of February because he's going to get into trucking over in Prague. I was very sad when he said that. That sucks. I guess. Like, yeah, I know. I was bummed out when he said that. I was very bummed out. Oh, you especially with my hood mirrors joke. Speaking of hood mirrors, there you go. I got my own command. Yeah, he oh, I was leaving. True story. I actually mentioned this the other week. But yes, I got my own hood mirrors command. I made that in Nightbot. But I it was that yeah, it was the other week. It was in the middle of the Route 66 streams that they're doing. So I was trying to get Namiro to put hood mirrors on their truck, the American flag paint. I don't have a controller with hood mirrors. I was trying to get Namir to put the hood mirrors on this truck for their Route 66 series. So and he said and then I also that same stream I asked Namiro for to put it can you put hood mirrors on the truck when you make the South Dakota gameplay video? And he said so he happened to see it, and I said, Air Crew said, can the truck have hood mirrors when I make the South Dakota gameplay video? And he's like, shh. Oh my goodness, Air Crew, you something else. But then actually the week before that, I was leaving I was driving past Walmart, and there was a truck that was leaving the Walmart store, and I don't know what happened to it, but it actually had a broken hood mirror on it. I looked over it because the light was green. I looked over and I'm like, what in the world happened to that truck? It was so, and actually I mentioned that in the chat. And the mirror was like, "Oh my goodness, Air Cruise, you're really going crazy today." I said, "Yep." It was so funny. But yes, that was actually true. I was driving by Walmart and there was a truck leaving the road coming out of where Walmart is, and it had a broken hood mirror on it. I kind of felt bad. Hmm. Let's see. But yes, yeah, they love me over there. I would actually put for their SES fan days. I know I'd get paid for one because they know me really well. When will you play ATS after whenever I get my new PC built? Because, well, continue my original point was I know I would love to do the SES fan days because if I had the money, but I'm broke, so I can't afford to fly from the US to Prague. But I used to be able to stream ATS on my PC on this PC. But what happens is when I don't it's the only game which does it. But when I play it on stream, the stream itself is okay, but the game lags really bad. I don't really know why that is. I think it's just something because of the game's gotten so sophisticated with my PC specs. But I don't know. It's really strange, and I mean I'm in the middle of building a new PC, but I don't know when that's going to be done. I had life happenings a while back, and they're still affecting me today. They're still affecting me to this evening. They're the My PC specs are in the panels below. Yeah, you're good. You're fine. Yeah, but my PC specs are in the panels below. So that shows you everything there. It's GeForce GTX something. I mean, I'm old now. I don't remember everything. Your PC failed to load ATS because they changed the graphics one time. Yes, that's the thing with and actually Pavel Tech talked about this when they released Arkansas. I think it was. We had to he was saying we have to be careful about catering to people who have 4090s, 4080s and such like that because other people have lesser specs and and upgrading the stuff to 4090s and all the other stuff, upgrading graphics to that much power would screw over everybody who has lesser and PC, smaller and PCs. I bought this the PC I have now is actually a pre-build, and it was considered mid-end at the time. It's low end now by today's market. But yeah, that sucks. When your PC failing to load ATS, I hate that. Yep. Hey, PC markets, it changes all the time. I mean, rapidly. I'll see you on your next stream. You got to get ready for work. Yeah, okay. You got to get ready to go to work. That hey, we all know what that's like. But yes, thank you for stopping by. You have a great day at work. And thank you for coming in. Thank you for streaming. This is awesome. Oh, absolutely. I don't know you. I didn't know you stream after all these. Oh yeah, I've been streaming. Actually, next month will be like I said earlier. That and you welcome for me streaming. Absolutely. Thank you for coming by. And I've been streaming for 5 years next month. And I mean it's crazy. I've been still streaming for this long. I never thought I would make it. And but yes, thank you for coming in. Thank you very much for coming in. I greatly appreciate it. Absolutely. 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 You take care of yourself. You have a good day at work. Okay. That being said, I need to. Alright, let's see if I can find somebody to raid. I'm gonna raid Knickknacks. She's actually a mute streamer. She can't talk, and she is playing Dead Space. So let's give her some love. Thank you very much, Darth Bradington, for coming in. I'm planning on being back again tomorrow for some Batman, and I am very excited about it because I love playing it. Thank you all very much, and let's say hi to Knickknacks. I will see y'all on the next stream. Take care of y'all and have a great night.